If you've ever thought about moving to San Francisco, your first question is probably, where am I gonna live? Today, I'll walk you through one of the most famous San Francisco neighborhoods, North Beach. We'll show you the most important things like housing costs, restaurants, where you can get groceries at, and some really awesome sights to see. We'll also take you down two of the most popular streets in the area, Columbus Avenue and Grant Avenue, and we'll show you where public transportation access is at. All right, let's do it. So I generally map out the neighborhood with the streets Bay Street, Columbus Avenue, Jackson, and anything west of Telegraph Hill. So as far as neighborhoods go, you're sandwiched between Fisherman's Warf to the north and the Financial District to the south. To the west, you have Chinatown and Russian Hill, and to the east is the Embarcadero. All right, so the major streets that we're going to check out today are San Francisco's oldest street, Grant Avenue, and San Francisco's most Italian street, Columbus Avenue. So now that you have a rough idea of the area, let's chat about your biggest expense. All right, so the best and most convenient way to understand housing costs in San Francisco is gonna be through Craigslist. Let me show you. So I found about 25 listings on Craigslist for the North Beach area for a 1-bedroom or a studio. On Facebook, I found about 10 listings. After pulling all the data and averaging it out, a 1-bedroom in North Beach would cost you around $3,050. All right, so I'm just gonna grab a couple of these addresses and I'll show you what those areas look like. First up is a 650 square foot 1-bedroom apartment. It's on Greenwich and Grant Avenue, which is a great area with great views. This place goes for $3,100. Next up is a 700 square foot 1-bedroom apartment located on Lombard and Stockton Street. Yes, that is the famous Lombard Street, but you're about 4 to 5 blocks from the curves. This place goes for $2,995. Finally, we have a 500 square foot 1-bedroom apartment located on Kearny and Union Street. This place goes for $2,700. All right, so now that we have an understanding of what it costs to live here, let's nail down some of the other essentials. So to start off, North Beach has a walk score of 99, so you don't really need a car here. And if you don't have a car, then you're gonna need to know the public transportation options. Let's show you those. With a transit score of 95, you have some good options. You have the 30 and the 8 bus lines here that run every 10 minutes or so. Starting at Bay and Taylor, you also have the cable car, which can take you all the way down to Market Street, but it is pretty expensive. So as far as grocery stores go, you have two major options. You have Safeway and you have Trader Joe's. Both great options, but if you're anything like me, you probably find yourself eating out more than you'd like. And that's because North Beach has a ton of great restaurants. So let's go check those out. North Beach has tons of great restaurants, but this may be my favorite. When you step into Italian Homemade, it feels like a really unique spot. It's a cozy little pasta shop that makes fresh pasta daily. It's really incredible and pretty affordable for San Francisco. Next on our list is a 100-year-old bakery. Liguria is a staple here in North Beach, so get here early before they sell out. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, and they specialize in some of the best focaccia I've had outside of Italy. Right across from Liguria is maybe one of the most popular breakfast spots in all of San Francisco. Mama's is maybe best known for its line out the door, but it's a great breakfast spot and definitely worth checking out if you have the time. So just a block away from Mama's in Liguria is maybe one of the most popular pizza places in all of San Francisco. This place is packed nightly, so get here early, order a margarita pizza, you won't be disappointed. If lunch in the park though is more your style, I would choose a sandwich, and I would choose it at Molinari's Delicatessen. You choose your breads, meats, cheeses, and veggies, and enjoy it at Washington Square Park. If you head further down Columbus and you're a film buff or architecture fan, then you're definitely gonna wanna hit up Cafe Zoetrope. Opened by the Godfather creator himself, Francis Ford Coppola's Cafe Zoetrope is a must-see. The green building called the Sentinel was purchased by him in 1972 to house his production company, American Zoetrope. What's really awesome about this is some of his most famous movies, The Godfather Part 2 and 3, were both written and edited here. North Beach is home to Little Italy, and Italy knows a thing about coffee houses. When I think of classic Italian coffee houses in North Beach, I think of Cafe Trieste and Cafe Greco. Both places serve up a delicious shot of espresso. Cafe Trieste opened up in 1956 and is said to be the first espresso house on the West Coast, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go check out some newer places. Cafe Reve is definitely not just a coffee shop. They have really amazing food here too. It's definitely worth checking out. Plus, it's directly across from the Sentinel building, so you've got a pretty awesome view. Hole-in-the-wall coffee is exactly what it sounds like. It's a tiny hole-in-the-wall coffee shop that specializes in pour-overs and cold brews and serves locally roasted beans. It's delicious, and I'd personally recommend the North Beach. So first and foremost, you cannot miss one of the best views in all of San Francisco. Coit Tower offers incredible 360 views of the whole Bay Area. Definitely a must-see. Right next door to Coit Tower are the Greenwich Steps, which is located on Telegraph Hill. It's definitely worth checking out, and it's got a really cool jungle-like atmosphere. Keep a lookout for the wild parrots that call this area home. Now, if you don't have great weather, let me show you some places indoor to check out. Founded in 1953 by Lawrence Ferlinghetti and home to the original Beatniks, City Lights Bookstore is one of America's great independent bookstores. Plus, it's open till midnight. Right next door to City Lights Bookstore are two very historical sites, Jack Kerouac Alley and Vesuvio Cafe. Vesuvio Cafe may be most famous for being frequented by the original Beatniks, like Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg, and Lawrence Ferlinghetti. Now this is just a small slice of what North Beach has to offer. It's an incredible neighborhood that's managed to keep its culture alive while blending in new spots. It's a touristy spot, so there's a lot of people and parking can be tough. But being so close to the financial district and the hustle of downtown, and also just blocks away from the pier and the blue water, it's a really incredible place to live, and it's hard not to love. You will not be disappointed if you end up here. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. As always, give it a like if you enjoyed it, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing.